Hello everybody, this is Intergeo 2024. My name is Pablo Santos, I am from Pix4D, and right now I am in the booth of Emlid. I have the pleasure to be with Igor. Igor, how are you?
I'm great, how are you?
Great too. Igor, do you want to introduce yourself and tell us your role in the company?
So my name is Igor, I'm the co-founder and CEO of Emlid. I've been on this journey for the last 10 years. We started with my co-founder from our kitchen, and now look where we are.
Yeah, well, that's definitely a role, co-founder and CEO of Emlid. I believe you guys are doing great. Let's start from the beginning, Igor. This is a partnership between two companies. So Pix4D on one side, Emlid is in the other side. But the question here is how this thing started, how this partnership came alive. What can you tell us about it?
I think last year there was a lot of excitement about these new applications of scanning with iPhone and using RTK for that. And Pix4D team reached out to us to make this partnership happen, to make this integration between Catch and ReachRX, actually last Intergeo. And we moved very quickly to launch and to make it happen. I think we launched within 3 or 4 months since the beginning of our conversation. And I think the reception has been great. There is already a large overlap between the user base of Pix4D and Emlid because we both come from largely from the drone mapping industry. And Pix4D is very widely known there, and we are also kind of the de facto, the Genesis receiver for drone pilots. So I think that's why the reception was really good, really positive.
That is great. Let me ask you now from the angle, from the perspective of the workflows, the professional workflows, how this integration between Pix4D and Emlid improves accuracy and efficiency on those professional workflows.
Well, I think I will start with drone mapping.
Mm-hmm.
So we see this combination as a very interesting addition to the workflows of a drone pilot when you're doing a project and maybe there is an overhang, there is a tree, and you cannot really fly your drone to capture that data from below. And then you can have this really neat combo in your car, and this is essentially a drone that you carry in your hand, right? This is you have a sensor here, you have an RTK georeferencing in real time, and we have seen amazing projects with a drone flying over the building, using this system to go into and scan the overhangs, even go into GNSS denied areas, and then stitch everything together in Matic. And I think this improves the efficiency certainly because you can capture the whole project in one go just using this new tool. And I think there is also a lot of talk on the street about the scanning of trenches for documenting the construction progress. And there the key thing is that you can open the trench, scan it, and be ready to close it without having to wait for the survey crew to come and measure everything. So that is something that really improves the speed for those guys. So
yeah.
That's why they appreciate it. And for those in the office, they have full clarity of what has actually happened in the field.
100% agree. You mentioning a combo. This is a combo, and I agree on that. So because on one side we have the photogrammetry now with the LiDAR of the phone, and then for the first time we are taking the best of the RTK, the positioning, the accuracy. We are combining them. My question to you, Igor, is why do you think this combo versus competitors is unique in the market?
Well, I think that first of all, this is delivered. So the unique part about the part that Pix4D is doing in this project is that this is actually using a very well-established photogrammetry software for the Pix4D engine to process the data. So there are other iPhone scanning apps, but these apps, they only rely on the LiDAR on the iOS SDK. And what Pix4D is doing here is actually automatically taking pictures in the process of making a scan and then processing that on the cloud. And then you can arrive to really high resolution models. And it's I really advise everyone to just compare what you're getting out of an iPhone LiDAR by itself. And like this is what is like non-processed scan from Catch. And then what you could get if you process everything with photogrammetry, because the resolution is drastically different. You start seeing like little details, which is, I think, crucial for if you're scanning something that involves like, you know, pipelines or cables, and you can really see those cables in the 3D models. And I think this is kind of the unique offering of Catch. That's why we were excited to be a part of this project. And also I think the scalability, because here we're talking about the solution that everyone in the field can use, so it also needs to be affordable, because we're talking about putting 100 of the systems in the field for one company. So this is where, and then it also needs to be very easy to operate, maintenance free, and this is where we come in. We are known for building this really reliable, accurate, and affordable GNSS. So the ReachRX here is under $2,000, and we're looking at this combination is together, I think, around $3,500 all in, except for the iPhone. And I think this is amazing. This is, if you compare that to the price of just one GNSS from somebody else, then it could be like 20,000. So you can essentially get 5, 6, 7 of the systems in place of getting just one GPS, which I think is kind of unique in this combination. But you're also relying on big companies with established supply chains that can support you, that are there for you, that have local partners. So it's not a solution that is solely available in one region, or you don't know if these companies will be there. If these are startups that you're not sure if that, okay, can they support my company next year or the year after that? We're obviously here to stay, and we've been in the industry for more than 10 years, so we know how to deliver.
Yeah. So we hope so. I have to say that I agree. I see all the benefits that you are describing. I must admit that in Pix4D we are excited. We're very excited, about this combo, the combination of the photogrammetry and the RTK positioning. What about the use? How easy it is to use for users?
I think it's for the person doing the scanning, it's like taking a video. There is really nothing to do. I don't even know how to describe this experience. You just press a button here and it starts to scan. There is nothing actually to learn. So this is pretty awesome. Of course, if we're getting into the territory of getting really high resolution, really high accuracy, you need to learn a little bit maybe how to put the control in, how to control for quality. But if we're talking documentation and trenches scanning, I think this could be given to anyone with 5 minutes of explanation, and then they will be good to go. As long as they have the green light here, they press the button and that's it. So very easy.
Easy to use. I can see all the benefits that you mentioned it. Let me kind of wrap up now all the answers that you gave, because I think they are very interesting. So we have a partnership between two companies, Pix4D and then Emlid. Basically, that means a partnership between photogrammetry and RTK positioning, and then together in a combo. So then you're getting the best of each wall plus an extra mile in what you mentioned on those benefits, in the efficiency, in the accuracy, and that is happening today, and it's working really, really, really well. I have to admit it. But what about tomorrow? So let's talk about the future. How do you envision? What is your opinion about the future on the industry in this direction?
I think we're seeing two big trends in the industry. One is sort of the trend which we're in the beginning of, the reduction in price of GNSS in general. 10 years ago, it was something you need to get a degree to learn how to operate a GNSS. You use a special Windows PC that you need to carry with it. It's $20,000, $50,000 for a base and rubber. So it was something. Now we are getting into the range, okay, this is $2,000. This is comparable to the price of an iPhone. So actually, you can start, instead of having just one guy that knows how to operate, you have one receiver you have to really think about. This is something you can give to everyone in the company who needs positioning. And that means not just that the company is saving money, it means that there are more people who can benefit from high precision positioning in general, and it could be utilized everywhere. So this is the trend that we're seeing, that companies are start to use more and more high precision positioning for all the jobs.
Yeah.
And it could be like GIS, where previously they had sub-meter. Now they are just like, okay, I can just have centimeter accuracy. Why do I need the sub-meter? It's in construction, where you don't have to wait for the surveyor to come and do something. Of course, the drone mapper. So everybody is using more and more GNSS with high, and the accuracy is already a centimeter level for everyone. And the second big trend, I think, is the usage of iPhones to scan and document. And we're kind of at the intersection of these two trends now, with this solution that people are going to realize that not for every job you need a terrestrial laser scanner. It's a very expensive piece of equipment. It's a highly capable piece of equipment. You can do amazing stuff with it. But do you really need that last millimeter of accuracy? Do you need those millions of points with 200 meters of range? Sometimes you do, and like you're the professional to make the call like when you need it. But I think the consensus between Pix4D and Emlid is that there are so many jobs where this is the perfect solution, and just think about the risks of having this hardware in the field in the hands of the employees, right? So somebody it gets stolen, it gets broken, it falls. RTK terrestrial laser scanner. Yeah,
it's a completely different story.
It's like a car, and I mean here your iPhone is insured. Most of the money is in software.
Yeah,
the RX is very rugged and inexpensive. So I think this is a really interesting angle to look at it. That this will have its place in terms of the volume, and like there will be more scans done this way, and the terrestrial laser scanning is going to be like a very high-end specialized thing with smaller volume and very specialized equipment.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's very interesting. Let's say that is for everything that is between nothing in a way and then an extremely millimeter accuracy.
Yeah.
So there is this much range of examples that we can get in where you can get a centimeter accuracy, get what I call a professional digital twin, and then from that point move on and work with it.
Like also we can think about like accident reconstruction. You have a car accident, and a procedure now could be that they take out a terrestrial laser scanner of this size, and the guy needs to know how to operate it. But the alternative is you just have this in your glove compartment and you do a quick scan. And I think for the purpose of the accident reconstruction, it's the same. They don't need the 3 millimeter, the last bit of accuracy. And this is so much more scalable and easier to use. And you can upgrade iPhones as they come out, so you always are running on the latest hardware. So this is, I think this is a no-brainer actually.
I agree, it is. And from Pix4D side, I have to say that we believe that this partnership is going to play a key role in that future that is just around the corner. I think the last question to make here is, Igor, how can users can contact us or learn more about this innovation, the product?
Well, if you are at Intergeo, come and visit us, and I think you can tell that like the Pix4D booth is very much about this solution about Catch, right? So it's clear that Pix4D sees this as the way forward, as the future of the company. That really tells, and we are getting a lot of interest for that. But make sure to check our websites, check out emlid.com. We have this scanning kit available there for purchase. So order yours today, see how it fits in your organization, and we look forward to delivering more and more scans to you.
Igor, thank you very much for your time and for this interview. It has
thanks
been
a lot.
wonderful.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you. Pleasure.